Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, episode 16 for this series. The last time we left off, we were talking about putting the roller coaster up and how we were going to save up for that. So I said I was going to put away a little money each month, make sure I don't spend all of it like I have been doing on landscaping. Trying to really pocket a lot of money. You see we've got $1,700 right here, then back down to $1,560. Hopefully we'll keep trending on upwards. I want to bust over 2,000 this episode, so I'm starting to start setting goals for myself. And the goal for this episode is to be making more than $2,000 in ride tickets. So that's going to be the goal. Slowly making our way towards the condition we need to win. I also talked about setting up a kind of tram system that's going to carry people to four corners of the park. So that's something we're going to start setting up soon. I just got to figure out how I actually want to go about doing that. I think the best way is going to be to probably take a path off of this middle one here and come out, or something along the lines of that. I'll probably have to wait till I get the roller coaster down to actually start doing that. Let's take a look at without the trees. That's pretty rough. The path might have to come through here, and then it'll have to break off one over here, and then down here. That's going to be a lot of money in paths. But that's probably what we're going to do. Alright, let's see. So we're going to get another ride up and running. Where is my handyman 4 here? Let me grab him. He has some puke going on here. Keep him up there for now. The other ride we wanted to construct was another thrill ride. I've got the roto drop. I've got the top spin. I don't think I want the roto drop so close to the escape hatch over here, because it's just too many of the same looking rides in the same area. So I'll probably put the roto drop off on the side and one, or in the back in one of those areas. Although I feel like having the top spin here is too many of those kind of rides too. Really what I need to do is just save up for the roller coaster, but loan interest is only sitting around $12 now, which is good. So I'm not really that worried about that. All our money right now is going into staff wages. That's pretty much it. Oh, the landscaping I was spending money on. And the ride running costs, which definitely pay for themselves. So yeah, staff wages is a lot of it, but the park is large enough that I need to field all of the staff that I have running. Especially since they're not really doing that great of a job at cleaning. Or the guards guarding my stuff. So they are a necessity. But I've got the one handyman walking around. I'm just kind of plopping him where I think I need him to keep the park clean. Because setting up the pathing, though, it does seem to help. I mean, these areas are pretty clean looking. The only pathing I could really set up for him would be to just cover this one path. So it's better for him to be walking around freely until I get these paths kind of connected here where the roller coaster goes, and then I can assign him this area. Sitting at $1,400. We're going to be trying to save up for that roller coaster. Not in all in one go. Probably going to spend a little bit of money on something. But like I said, we are saving up for the roller coaster. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put this first aid room down. I know we're getting a lot of people puking on some of these rides. This one's got a 4.40 for nausea rating. Thinking about putting a first aid room down like here. Because then that'll cover a lot of rides in this area that are making people sick. Could also put it here. I think I'll do that. I'm going to plop down one of these. Basically what this does is it helps sick guests get better quicker. So if there's any sick guests in the park, they'll come here. They'll use this. And then they won't leave the park if they just don't feel better. Or they won't puke all over the place. They'll be more apt to use this and actually feel better. I'll find out if this is a good spot or not. I don't know if this is a good area for it. Maybe I should be having it right outside the rides that are making people sick. But I feel like that would be too many of them. We'll see how many people use it over time. It's something to consider. Because right there it's not getting used at all so far. But then again, looking around, even though I know there are some sick guests, I see a lot of puke everywhere. I don't feel like I have that many actual sick guests. This might be something more along the lines that I should place outside this roller coaster I'm going to put here. Alright, sitting at $2,000. We're shooting for that $8,000. Let's see what else. I'm thinking about putting some more stalls down. Sunglass stall might be a good idea if I can find the right spot for it. It's going to be the hard part though. Where's a good spot? Obviously right here is where a lot of traffic goes through, so might be a good area for a sunglass stall. I'd like to actually put it off in this area, kind of keep drawing people in the park. I'll have to think on that one. Let's take a look at this coaster that we're going to get here. Make sure it still fits in here with the ride I put up. It does. 86. It's 9. Yep, that's going to be it right there. 8,600. That's going to be a good spot for it. I got to look at that exit. I can make that work. Kind of an odd spot, but I should be able to make that work. Well, that one says 92. Right there, 86. Yeah, that can work fine. Oh, it has two areas, an unloading and an offloading. Okay, I didn't notice that. It's kind of cool. It's going to be right over that path right there. Okay. Yeah, it's coming right over the top. It's literally going to be on top of this ride. That's not bad. That'll be pretty cool. The exit's going to be kind of tricky now that I'm really looking at it. But I think I know how I'm going to do the exit. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm just looking at it because I'm trying to see if there's a different way for me to set up the land. It doesn't look like it. That's really going to be the best spot for it. And at 8,600, that's a good price. how do I want to come off with this path? Well, if that's going to come down and around that way, the exit, the entrance will come down and around this way, or over here. Do I want to connect the entrance right here, over here? Over here, I think. So the entrance will come down and connect right into here. Which means I'm going to connect these paths, I think, at one point, or probably in the center here. Trying to keep these paths not connected, because if guests come in, they come around to ride something here, instead of just going through here, even though that seems like the logical thing to do, you want them to come back around, because then they're going to pass all the food and drink stalls in the bathroom, and they'll stop and use that stuff. How's this, by the way? Only 5 customers. How's the bathroom doing? Is it making me money? It is. 286 profit. Anybody complaining? No. About the cost? No. Alright. Only I would charge for the bathrooms. How are we looking money? 1,600, so almost busted over 1,700 in the month of March. That staff wage is still a killer. But that's the price of running a park. Obviously, it's going to cost you money. This ride, is this making money or not? It is making profit. Very, very little, but it's making money. That's all that matters. So people are going and riding this ride since I lowered it, which is good. So not making a whole lot of money. It doesn't really have a line going out the door for it. But that's alright. How's this doing? A lot better. Wow, total profit 16,000. Profits 1,651 per hour. Running cost 238. Half tempted to... Nope. People didn't like that. People did not like that, but people are willing to pay $3.60, so 10 cents more. See if I can't rob these guys here. I think this one I already tried to raise as high as I could, and people left, right? That's $3.60. Yeah, a couple guests are leaving, so we'll leave it at $3.50. It's about as good as that's gonna get. Just tweaking some of the price here. Okay, what's the cost for this? $1.80. Excitement rating is pretty high. Can I get 2 for that? How about 220? Let's wait and see if guests... Yeah, they are going to pay 220. All right, so let's stick with 220. And then for this one, 225 for the excitement rating. I think 180 is about as good as I'm going to get on that. I'm not going to try to push my luck with that one. $1.50. This one I could probably get 180 and be okay. That should see us above 1,700 for this month. Sitting at 4,300. Let's put another ride down, I guess, while we're waiting. The monorail cycle. Mini golf wouldn't be a bad idea. 1,400's a lot, though. Well, it's pretty large, too. I don't think I really have a good place to put this. I really don't. This would be the best area, but too high for supports. I'd have to mess around with the landscaping. I'm not going to do that for a miniature golf place. There was a spot somewhere over here it was going to go. I bet it'd go right here, but that's obviously for the roller coaster. I'm not going to waste that spot. Alright, so mini golf, something we're going to probably put in the future. Not now, though. Monorail cycles, take a look at that. Intensity rating sucks. Excitement rating is really not that great either. That's actually the most boring looking ride I've ever seen. Curious if it fits anywheres. Doesn't. That's going to be a common theme, I think, throughout the park, is trying to... We've packed everything in so tight, it's going to be really difficult to try to find where a lot of this can fit. We unlocked a new ride. No, we're getting Wild West theming. I think I'm going to turn the theming off. Wait, how is this set up? Is there no more gentle rides or thrill rides? Oh. Really? I've already researched almost everything? Well, that can't be right at all. I don't even have hardly a quarter of the rides that should be here. Where's the bumper cars? Where's the... What is going on? Well, that's kind of a downer. If they don't have it pertaining to this park, that'll kind of suck. Especially because I crammed everything in, so I literally have nothing to fill the rest of the park up. So maybe there really won't be any point in coming to the four corners of the park. Maybe I'll just end up filling the front of the park, and that'll be it. Because if I don't have the money for it, what am I supposed to do? Could put bumper boats over here. Over here would also be a reasonable area. But I'm going to hold off on that because all of the pathing for that I think would cost me a lot of money. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll put it up real quick. Why not? Pathing wouldn't be that difficult. I just would have to go like this. Do a little bit of landscaping. Like that. Let's grab the ride real quick. We'll have it go this way, so we'll do... like that. Entrance will be over here. Exit will be over here. Change the colors. Going with our green. The theming to jungle. I think yellow was a color I was kind of allowing to, right? Yeah, we'll stick with yellow for this. Okay, so now for just some little bit of landscaping. I already know how I want to do this. It's gonna come this way. Like that. Actually, probably didn't even need to go that far. Probably here would have been fine. That's alright. Then the exit will come out and up. scenery off so I can see. So the exit will be like this. Just trying to make this look normal in here. Okay. Somewhat like that. It's a little rough, but there's a little rough. There we go. Well, that looks a little better. It gets the point across. Okay, so we're gonna do the path, the entrance like this. The exit is going to go like this. Then they're going to both connect through this. There we go. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's open it up. See how it does. Excitement rating 2.88. We're looking at $1 for this. I'm going to raise it to $1.40. See how it does. A lot of guests are turning around. Okay, let's go $1.20. Alright, it's getting a good amount of guests. I'm pretty happy with that. Almost sitting above our 8,000 for our roller coaster, so that's going to be really good. I'm just going to throw some trash cans up in this area, as well as a couple benches. And that'll be it. So we are at the end of this episode. Got another ride up, which is good. Did some landscaping, did some kind of planning for the future. Sitting pretty well. Did we hit our goal to hit above 2,000? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we haven't gone up much at all. I guess I won't know until the end of October, so we'll check that next episode, see how much we're making there. But yeah, next episode we're going to get the roller coaster down and then set up the pathing for all of that. So that'll probably take almost all episode. And since it seems to be running out of rides, we're just going to keep building some of the roller coasters, I think, until we hit our mark. So we might just start pushing roller coasters back into the park. Who knows? But I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.